So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's time for the weekly movie and pop culture hunt. Yeah, we're going to go out to some stores. I don't think there's going to be too much out there. I've already checked, like Barnes & Noble, local to me, doesn't even have the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But don't worry. Yeah, we're all in this together. So we're going to go on this hunt, and we're going to have the happiest time since Bing Crosby danced with Danny fucking Kaye. What are you waiting for? Let's go.
Ho, Merry Christmas, Clark. You about ready to do some kissing, huh?
We're going to start this on a windy damn day. Holy shit. We're getting blown away at Walmart. And we're taking a long walk. Man, there are just so many people in the store. It doesn't look like it right here. But, dude, I was bumping into people. I'm having to move the camera over as people coming out of all the aisles. It's Christmas time. Look, I'm getting ready to get run over by a fucking car. Look, they didn't even stop. Fucking rude people. Jesus.
You almost hit me. Give me some money.
I'm trying to record up in this bitch, and there's nothing here to see anyway. Good Fortune, Naked Gun, Together. This is the remnants of all the shit that came out a couple weeks ago. I'm not expecting much in here. Look, they didn't stock shit. The Howling. Damn, I had a steelbook of that cheap I sold on eBay. You guys could check out my eBay store. We got fucking bread over here. Shameless is marked down to 65, I see. Tales from the Dark Side's up there. The Drew Carey show's now 55. I recommend that for that price. Three's Company. That's the version without the ropers of Three's a Crowd, though. It's only $40, though. That's a deal. This store's ain't got jack shit. Did they wipe it out for Christmas, or did they just not stock shit? Either way, what a way to start off a hunt. Sorry. We'll go in another Walmart. I at least got to find something. Look at this. They didn't even stock anything up here on the top row. I think they just didn't put anything out from last week. I'm not going to bore you with that. What's down here? They've got Sinners for $14.96. What else? They got Twisters on DVD for $10. How boring.
Found anything yet? We ain't found shit.
Yeah. Oh, well. Yep. What do you guys think of Spaceballs 2? They restocked some Terrifier figures. So you get the Bloody Art the Clown. You get the regular one with the sunglasses. You got Sienna Shaw. I'm looking forward to the next movie. And you got Pale Girl. So they got the whole set. That's from Terrifier 2. So they had sold out of those. So maybe they'll stock some of the NECA figures. I need that bloody NECA figure. They got the Ben Cooper. Got some It stuff. I was talking to one of you guys. I didn't like the first 4 or 5 episodes of Welcome to Derry. What'd you guys think? But everybody's eating up his Stranger Things shit. Alright, so let's see what they got in the collectibles in this section. H2O down there. Got Art the Clown Terrifier. Hey, they got a Colossus Platinum statue. Look at that. There's another Platinum Dark Archer. Lots of good Platinum figures in here. Spider-Man statue. Look at there. They got Peacemaker. I might actually have to pick that up this time. Buy myself something for Christmas. A little Peacemaker action. I like that show. A little disappointed with how it ended, but oh well. Not much on the Pops here. I wouldn't buy them anyway. Transformers up there.
Autobots, transform and roll out.
Some SpongeBob. Speaking of Bob, Bob is Beetlejuice. Just nothing is catching my eye with Pops lately. They did have this little display here still. The $10 movies on the side. So they got Sinners for $14.99 in one section and $10 in another. Go figure. I wonder if these got special stickers on them. But you got Superman there. And then you get these Pulp Bowls. They've cleared out a lot of them, but Darth Vader there, yes. Keep an eye out for that. And here's a $5 section. That Jurassic Reborn down there, I did check it. That is not $5. It's $12.96. But they got Mayor of was it Kingstown? The Elf Story. Death Becomes Her. Insidious. Got Resident Evil. Multi-pack SNL comedies. So let's look on the side. Make sure we don't see any Blu-rays. Nope. Here in the action figures, we got some shitty AEW Juice Robinsons. Do have a Mark Briscoe. I was sad about his brother passing. We got The Rock from the Monday Night Wars. Too Much Juice Robinson. Oh, look, got Jeff Jarrett. Everybody wants that. Roderick Strong. No good ones. Damn Usos falling over top of me. That's new. Okada. Well, at least new to me seeing it in a store. There's your classic Jey Uso re-release.
And, yeet!
That's one of the reasons I quit buying wrestling figures. This is new, I think. Braun Breaker and Jey Uso in a 2-pack. Yeah, they keep re-releasing the shit that was worth something in collectible. No use trading them or selling them or anything because people were just waiting for re-releases. Kurt Angle. That's my favorite wrestler. On the way out of the section, they had this brick craft display. These are kind of cool. They got Snoopy and Woodstock stuff. And the Grinch. There's the dog. There's the Grinch himself. You know, Hello Kitty's over there, but then they got Snoopy, Charlie Brown. That's kind of neat. So if you like that stuff.
Nobody's walking out on this fun old-fashioned family Christmas. No, we're all in this together.
Yeah, we're going to be all in this together, but we're going to go up in Target. So let's go in here and see if we can find anything cool. In the main section, look, we got Dog in a Box.
Is my in a box?
It's in a box.
No, Dog in a Box. What else they got up here? Stocking stuffers. Over here, look at here. What in the world is this? Is this a tree or something else? Look. You decide. From the tip, slowly I turn, step by step. Oh well.
Say what?
Let's get out of this section. Back here in the toys, action figures, Jimmy Uso. Brutus the Barber Beefcake is a WrestleMania series. Got a little Jade Cargill action. That's pretty neat, but the card is bent. But oh well. Looks like Undertaker's the only one they don't have there. Xavier Woods, LA Knight, Cody. The same old, same old. As far as the legends, they do have these. JD McDonough. That is the worst face scan ever. It's a build of Nick Aldis. You got Cody with the Survivor Series face paint. That's okay, I guess. I mean, who we got? 1, 2, 3 Kid. They've already had a 1, 2, 3 Kid before, but that's pretty neat. And then Bret Hart up there. I never liked Bret Hart, but either way. So they got the whole series. Anything down here? We got some turtle stuff. Turtle shit is one of those toy hunters call it. Got some Sonic the Hedgehog. That's like 8-bit stuff. Let's get out of this section and go around the corner and see what we can find. So over here, they got some new Master Universe, Mosquito. They got this, what is that, Negative? Yeah, Anti-Attorney. I forget what they called that thing. I remember somebody else picking that up, making a joke about how it looked. They still got this figure. I thought this was exclusive to Walmart. I don't know. What is this? I can't get it off the shelf. Yeah, forget it. There's a Platinum. And they don't have too much else in this store. Look down there. Hey, that's kind of cool. Gigawatt. Get it? It's a transformer that's like the... DeLorean from Back to the Future. That looks pretty neat. I like the looks of that. They don't have a whole lot in their NECA Funko section, as everybody calls it. Some Gundam stuff. Some remnants of Fallout and Avatar figures. Stranger Things. They never marked that Simpsons phone down. Hey, some of those Fugglers, somebody said there's a Jaws one. You guys need to help me find one of those. Get me one of those. I would buy that. That's about the only one I'd ever buy. Got some nice looking Star Wars pops there. $14.99 for these sumbitches now. Mostly got all these little blind box things in this Target. Look, two shelves full. Almost at 3. 2 shelves full of them damn things. Either the bags or the boxes. So you got those clips and they got those little figures. But nothing for me here. And back here in this section, they got a Rubik's Cube. This is like retro stuff. Got that WrestleMania arcade game. Basic Fun. That's kind of neat. Steel Cage Challenge. Thought I'd show you what it looked like. Full color screen. I need a big one like that. Then they got Mortal Kombat. They got the retro blocks. Stretch Armstrong. You guys remember Stretch Armstrong? I used to have an original one of those. Slinky Dog. Got some Pac-Man, some Light Brights.
And we're gonna have the happiest Christmas since Bing Crosby tap danced with Danny fucking Kaye.
Yep, let's get into Barnes and Noble. Their Christmas section is ripped to shreds. They don't have hardly anything left. I'm not gonna bore you with that. And this side, they still advertising the damn Kino stuff 50% off, so we're not looking at that. Their little $5 bin, Into the Wild. I don't remember that movie. Remind me in the comments down below about that. What's over here? The Crow, Dark City, all the shit we've seen before. A Casino Steelbook was so expensive. Renfield. Furiosa got added over here. Better Off Dead. And rest in peace, Rob Reiner. There's a Spinal Tap 2. A lot of people forget he directed both of those. That's pretty sad what happened to him. So there's the Steelbook of that, 30% off. Spawn down there. This end cap. Nothing much there. Did they even add anything over here? It's the same stuff. Both versions of Blazing Saddle, Steelbook.
What in the wide world of sports is going on here?
And slip cover, and then I don't really see anything else other than those god-awful 007 covers. The Blob, Ring, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This end cap says bestsellers. These were bestsellers. The Two Jakes. Dexter. The Nesting from Vinegar Syndrome was a bestseller. I could see some of these, but that's odd. Over here, look, they got a It, Pennywise Pop. Did anybody like the Welcome to Derry series? I stopped at episode 5, man. I haven't liked it so far. I'm gonna watch the rest of it though. Where the Wild Things Are. That's me setting off that alarm thing. They got a little mini Arrow section. I do not see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in here at all, so that's a bummer.
No!
Born on the 4th of July is not an Arrow title. There's your A24 on the end cap. That Gene Wilder documentary is awesome. If you like him, you should watch that. Sabrina, Weapons. Let's take a glance. Look, they do have the knives out. Oh, look, I'm putting it over the sensor so the damn thing won't go off over and over again. I thought that was something else. Sorry. We don't need to look at John Wick Blu-rays. The Exorcist. They still have the Final Destination Steelbook and slipcover. Alright, so they got Footloose on Steelbook. That's pretty cool. And they still got that Friday the 13th, the Final Chapter Steelbook. What else we got? Does anybody like some of these classic movies like Gone with the Wind? I watched it and did not think it was that good. What are some other classics that you like? Not Clueless, but you know, like older movies that you don't like that everybody else says are great. I didn't like Citizen Kane. Carrie, Steelbook. Can't Buy Me Love. Where is the damn Blu-ray of that?
Yeah.
We need one. I like that Black Widow red case. I need a red case to replace one of the ones I got on another movie. I'd like to put some red cases on some horror movies too, like maybe Hard Eyes.
Good idea, oh Lord. Of course it's a good idea.
That Eon Flux, I got that from Valoria Video. Check out that unboxing if you want to see. Be scoot down here. I'm struggling to find anything worth showing you guys in here. Once Upon a Time in the West without a slipcover. That's a nice slipcover on that Outlaw Josie Wales. Pretty in pink. Proof of the Man. There's an Arrow video title. Let's move that around so everybody can see it the right way. Primal Fear is a good movie if you guys hadn't seen that. That's a 4K from Paramount Presents. What else they got? That's that Return of the Living Dead Steelbook. I got that in Walmart. Remember, I got it on clearance. Got that anime title at the same time. Speak No Evil on 4K. I never picked up the 4K of that. Did anybody pick it up? Is it worth upgrading from the Blu-ray to the 4K? Let me know in the comments. Oh, look, they got Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey too. 40% off. 26. So that'd be like $2.60. That's like $10 off, man. A little bit, almost like $11. That's a good deal. I almost didn't recognize that. I've seen that before. What else we got down here? What about Bob? When is that getting a Blu-ray release? What is this? Oh, V for Vendetta. It doesn't have a slipcover, but that's a good movie. Almost dropping stuff. Toxic Avenger. How much they got that off? 40%. That's good. So if you missed out on that, getting that at Walmart. Trick or Treat. There's the Arrow 4K. It doesn't look like it's on sale. That'd be too expensive to get without a sale. Swordfish was down there from Arrow, so that needs to be over in the Arrow section. They don't give a shit about that, but separating the movies. Let's get out of here.
Hey kids, look, a deer.
Alright, I told you I was going to at least sneak into one more Walmart. Let's go. They do have this Final Destination set on sale. Look, you can get the Blu-ray of the 6 films for $24. That's a good deal. They didn't have anything else in here, but they do have a few titles on sale. Sinners, Twister, $9.99 for DVD, Minecraft, Blu-ray and DVD on sale. What else is in here? This is the Walmart, didn't have any new releases, but there's no new releases to talk about anyway. They had some nice shirt section in here. There's Art the Clown. That's a nice Terrifier shirt. I like it. Got Chucky. We got Michael Myers, Slay All Day. So you got all the good horror icons. You got Superman, Fantastic Four. Got a vintage looking shirt there. That's kind of cool. You Killing Me Smalls is down there. Got an angry Mickey, Lightning McQueen. Seriously, you guys, from South Park. Back to the Future. Spider-Man. Snoopy. A lot of good shirts in here. Scream. Raw is War. That's the old Stone Cold Undertaker Kane. That's kind of good. Thug Life. Oh my goodness. And SpongeBob. Jelly Roll. No thank you. Hellfire Club. And they're Happy Gilmore. Alright, well this Walmart kind of sucked too.
Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
But I'm going to sneak in Five Below to close this thing out. They had these mutant monsters. It's like the old, what was they called? Mad Balls or something like that. I like, they're only $3. Here's the ones they got. That looks like Alien. Look at that one. Yeah, I like that one. It's got the face hugger on it. Then they got this one here with the slime. Those are pretty neat. They were $3. High bounce balls, it says. Then over here, they got some little figures. If you guys want some Dragon Ball Z stuff, these are probably like 4-inch figures, maybe. These are really small. So I had to zoom in. There's somebody like standing like right beside me. Pixar figures. Those are kind of neat. And little bitty the little figures here. I was going to do this as a short, but I'm going to add it here. They got these arcade classic brick sets that I like. Look at this, 4 different ones. So you got that one is like the slot machine. You got this one is like the drum set rhythm game. You got this one is like a classic claw machine. And then you got this one here is a race car driving set. Those are like $4. So those are kind of cool. They got some Dr. Seuss figures there. One of them was Grinch. And then I'll show you as I was leaving at the register, they got the world's smallest things. They've got some figures down there of Hellboy, a Polaroid camera. But I like that one right there, the Viewmaster. Hey, what's up, everybody? Let's look online and see what came out December 16th, the week of, for new releases. You obviously, the main one everybody wants is right there in the front. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles gets an Arrow release of the trilogy of movies. There's also a Blu-ray one, which we'll probably see on here. You also get Boogie Nights getting a 4K Steelbook. That's the US version with the 4K disc and the digital code. The UK version has a Blu-ray in it and no digital. There's the Boogie Nights, the regular release. I'm assuming it's got a slipcover. I'm not sure. Pee-wee's Big Adventure gets a 4K release from Criterion. Reanimator 4K. I think that's the Ignite version. There's also a Second Sight version coming out. There's your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trilogy. I'm assuming that's the web exclusive cover there. Leaving Las Vegas gets a 4K release. Rabid. That's a pretty good movie. I'm not sure I like that cover though. Jarhead is a 4K Steelbook. I want that movie. I want it in 4K. Not sure I want to pay the price for that one yet though. David Byrne's American Utopia gets a Criterion release. Scars of Dracula gets a 4K release. Walking Tall with Dwayne Johnson. I'll need to see a review of that. Not sure I want to drop money on a 4K of Walking Tall, but House on Haunted Hill gets a limited edition archive collection release. Hong Kong New Wave Essentials comes out. Wally Gator, the complete series from Warner Archives on Blu-ray. Lippy the Lion and Hardy Har Har gets a release on Blu-ray. Monk, the complete series from Kino. Saga of the Phoenix. Blake 7, the collection, series 2. Wolf of Wall Street, I think that's a re-release of the 4K Steelbook. The Ninja Turtles, there's your Blu-ray of the trilogy on borrowed time. I don't know about that. Pee-wee's Big Adventure, there's the Blu-ray. San Antonio, the Valley of Decision, Lupin 3. Delinquent Schoolgirls looks interesting. I may have to try that. Not sure what that anime is or that one. Liver Leaf. Let me know in the comments down below about some of that stuff. I need to watch more anime. I Love Melvin. What is Devil Man Crybaby? That looks interesting. Forgotten Pistolero. OC and Stiggs. Interrupted Melody. Older movies that I'm not familiar with. Blackjack. Rockers 4K. I looked that up. I like those MVD Laser Vision collections, but that got delayed. I don't think that's coming out until February. Young, Violent, Dangerous. Truth or Dare Legacy, you've already seen in a Valoria video unboxing that I did. Mallrats gets a standard 4K release. Stranger on Horseback. Thank You Very Much. Life is Beautiful and Confusing Performance. I'm assuming that's some documentary. There's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trilogy Blu-ray, probably the web exclusive. There's that Criterion, bunch of anime stuff. Rock-a-Doodle. Rock-a-fucking-Doodle's getting a Blu-ray release. I didn't know that. I might have to check that out. Top Gun. Oh, that's one of those collections there. Paramount. Probably awesome 80s. Tower of God. Oh, I got distracted there by J Girl Yummy. Okay, no comment there other than J Girl Yummy. Scars of Dracula Blu-ray. Ginger Dead Man. Murderthon. That's from your friends over at Full Moon. There's what the Rockers Blu-ray will look like. Death Escort Service? That looks weird. Mutant Swinger from Mars. Chernobyl Diaries gets a re-release. Mr. Dress Up, The Magic of Make Believe. I don't even know what the fuck that is. There's more J Girl Yummy. I'm going to get myself in trouble. Let's move along. Oh shit, there's another one. Haunt Season, The Cool Kids. Let's move along. And that's about it. So J Girl Yummy and a bunch of catalog stuff, some steel books, and the Turtles. Turtles and Boogie Nights, baby. And maybe Pee-wee. That'll be the big three everybody gets. So hopefully you enjoyed that look online. Let's go ahead and close out the video. So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am JeffMan316, your pop culture reporter. Back there in the back it says JeffMan316 live on that sign. What does that mean? Usually Sunday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern, you and me, we meet up right here on this channel. We watch along to a movie while talking about pop culture, physical media, Christmas, anything relevant to the times you guys can talk about. I love talking to you guys. I even talk to you on social media, JeffMan316 on Instagram. Head over there and please support me there. I need to try to grow that as well. I know I've done a poor job, but we're wrapping up the year rapidly. And we're going to be doing the Jeffy Awards at the beginning of 2026. My favorite stuff in pop culture, physical media, anything like that, movies. You guys can help with that. If any of you guys have YouTube channels and want to participate and help me record a couple little videos, intros to the awards and announce the winner, let me know in the comments down below. While you're down there, do all that normal YouTube stuff I ask you to do. Like the video in this video or any of them that you watch. Comment, subscribe, and share. Do all that stuff. I really appreciate you guys. The channel's growing. I can't wait until we get to the next milestone. I can do another giveaway. I finally gave away those movies. So congratulations, Frank and Sandy, for claiming those. The third and the fourth place winner won. That's why we do it. Spin the wheel, make the deal style, so that it's elimination. The first two never contacted me. So I appreciate you supporting the channel, but you lost out on some good prizes there. So hopefully, like I said, you guys keep supporting me. Way to go with using Valoria Video. They're a great new online retailer. You're using my affiliate link down below in the description, and you're using the code JeffMan316 to save yourself 10%. Because I got some credit, I'm going to do a video to show you what you guys helped me get. So I guess you guys gave me a gift by using that affiliate link. My eBay store is down there as well. So keep supporting the channel any way possible. Lots of cool stuff. I'm going to do a reading of the night before Christmas, a special version. If you followed the channel for a while, you'll know that what that is. I'm probably going to post my Greenbrier Resort annual Christmas lights video on Christmas Day. So lots of cool stuff coming up on the channel, and like I said, that Valoria Video unboxing. So until next time, boys and girls, this has been JeffMan316, your pop culture reporter, signing out saying ho ho ho, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate, and you guys be safe out there.